Today, I'm going to be taking raw sports cards and getting them graded with SGC and taking you guys every step along the way from the pre-grading to the grading results to showing you what every single card sold for. And in the end, seeing if we can make money doing this. So the first thing we had to do was decide what cards we're actually going to send to SGC to get graded. And we ended up deciding on 24 cards. I tried to have a mix of different years, different sports. I wanted to have like a big sample size here. We're going to try different things and kind of just see what worked. All right, guys, so here are the cards we're actually sending to SGC, and may I just say, really pretty, really nice looking here. And you can see there's some variety here. That's kind of what I tried to go for. So SGC's published grading price is $15 currently. That's the number if you go directly through them. But if you go through a group subber, it's actually as cheap as $13. So, you know, there's some opportunity there. And I kept that price in mind when I chose these cards. I actually filmed this once before and I went through the nitty gritty of why I chose each card. I'm going to save that to the end. I know you guys want to see the results. So we're just kind of going to do a quick preview so you can see the different variety here. Jerry Rice, Topps Chrome Refractor, Pack Fresh, Saspazli Auto, Corbin Carroll Spotlight. He's a guy who's hot right now. Kobe, I think this is a rookie. Jude Bellingham Aqua Wave, another guy. We're trying to take advantage of SGC's speed and getting things back quickly. So you'll notice a trend with me trying to choose players who are like pretty sought after right now. Curry Splash Hollow, Photogenic, Jalen Green. So trying to get some of this stuff before the NBA season, because if I send it to PSA, I definitely would not get it back before the NBA season. Jokic, Lime Green, Optic, early out of 175. Kuminga, numbered rookie. Marco Royce, Topps Chrome 2017 purple. Luis Suarez, sneaky one. There's a couple cards like this in the LeBron. You can get these cards for like less than $5. Grade at 13. Could be sneaky. I'm trying a couple different things here. So LeBron, another hot prospect, Santiago Jimenez. Doesn't have a ton of graded stuff out there right now, so send these, get them back quick, see how we do. Curry Prism Silver. Some of this stuff, I probably shouldn't send this in, but I want to do a variety of different things with these going out, just to kind of test. This is more of a test. I'm not too worried about the actual money I end up making. I just want to see how different types of things do. So I'm sending that. George Russell Topps Chrome 2020. Joe Burrow, numbered, kind of speaks for itself while I'm sending that. Luka stuff, I was looking it up, sells surprisingly well in SGC holders, so we'll see how this Prism Silver does. Kuminga, hot prospect, I got this for $10. So there's a good amount of cards in here. Patrick Bailey, hot rookie for the Giants, just got named as a Golden Glove finalist. And then these right here are some of the more expensive cards. These I know probably won't, well, almost definitely won't 10, but I was gonna auction them anyways. So my thinking is, you know, get them in a 9. Does that add value to semi-expensive, you know, nicer cards? We will see. And then this one right here, probably the most expensive card in the submission, Herbert rookie out of 15. I'm not going to grade it with PSA just because, I don't know, just kind of for the sake of this video, just to see how it does. It's also thick, so I was like, it probably won't 10 anyways. We'll just send it in and see how we do. But yeah, here's a stack. I'm gonna pack it up, send it to SGC right now, and I'll see you guys back soon with the results. So one of the best things about SGC is their turnaround time. I got my cards back graded in just over a week, door to door. And we did pretty well in terms of the amount of 10s we got. Definitely some cards hit. There were some misses and some really low grades in there, but I'd say I was happy overall with the grades we were actually able to get. Also, I'm a big idiot. I deleted my face cam for when the actual cards came back, so you guys aren't going to get to see that, but hopefully you still have a sense of kind of what's going on here. All right, sub is already back from SGC. We have them right here, and it is in fact tuxedo time. So let's get these out. I won't like go one by one too slowly, but I'm sure you guys are interested to see how they actually graded. All right, we're just gonna kind of fly through these because I'm sure you guys want to see what the actual results were. And speaking of results, this one actually already sold. So far, so good. Good grade, good sale. I was happy about that. And we're gonna do a breakdown at the very end of every card, including this one, exact cost, exactly what we ended up getting for it. I think this will add some value to someone having these protected and having a mint 9 grade on nice cards like this. I think it will. We'll see if that value actually comes. 2 10s on this, hot prospect. These are solid. I was happy about those grades. Curry Silver, another 10. Good amount of 10s in here. Boom. I would think cards like this would be desirable, right? Curry, Luka, Prism Silver, Gem Mint 10. Hasn't sold yet. Is my buy it now too high? Maybe. Probably going to end up going to auction. We'll see how those do. George Russell, Topps Chrome SGC 10, another good grade. Unfortunately, I had a couple of these and this is 100% my mistake. So keep that in mind when the results come. This is gonna cost me, like the margins are gonna be slim. Cheap cards with SGC, you can't afford mistakes like this. This will definitely cut into our profit because I don't know what I'm gonna do with an SGC 7. Patrick Bailey 10. I think the 9s on older, more unique cards like this, I think it's gonna add some value. Jude Bellingham, really hot prospect right now. Someone might actually pay a premium for the 9.5 for this one. We'll see how that turns out. Curry Opticalo, I think this was the only other like trash grade I got. Once again, a mistake that's gonna cut into our profit, but something that's avoidable. Jokic Lime Green, got a 9. This is a nice one. Marco Roy's Topps Chrome 2017 purple. I think I could see this one doing well for us. LeBron Photogenic 9.5. Chalk Toss in a 10 would have been crazy, but we actually did get this in a 10, and I think that is a very nice card. Another one along the lines of the patch autos earlier, Herbert rookie to 15. Knew it probably wasn't a gem mint candidate, but you know, have it protected up. Once again, I think that would add value to someone on an expensive card like this. And then last one, Kobe, got another 9. 9s for cards like this might actually once again bring us a good amount of profit. So what I'm gonna do now is actually, I'm gonna keep these up on eBay, see if any more offers come in. I'm setting up at one card show in San Francisco coming up. I'll see if I can send any there. And if they don't sell then I'm gonna send them off to auction so we can get the results and see how we do. All right, so the results are in, and now we're gonna be able to see exactly how much money we made grading with SGC. The cards I made the biggest profit on actually didn't make it to auction, but there's still some really interesting ones here. So we're gonna start off with that and then stay tuned to the end to see some of the cards I did the best on. So the first card is gonna be Kobe Royal Court, 28 bucks. About break even on this one. That's a little disappointing. I thought this one would do better, a mint Kobe slab. Next one, the Justin Herbert Tunnel Vision. Okay, 82 bucks. Okay, so this one was a little bit unfortunate because he actually got injured, I think right as this auction was ending, but I think I bought this card for like 100 bucks. So definitely a loss here. I was like, okay, let's, you know, I'm trying different things with high-end cards. Is it gonna benefit them being 9.5? In my experience, it doesn't really. And that's one of the tough things with SGC is 9.5. In my experience, doesn't add a ton of value, but maybe as we go along, maybe that'll change. The Fabregas, okay, patch auto here. This one I think may have added some value. It looks nice in this case here. So I bought this card for $40, obviously graded it for 15. After fees, probably not any type of profit, but you know, we'll take that. Auctions, that's the other thing about this experiment. I think especially with SGC, it's better to be patient with it, but for the purposes of this video, I wanted to auction so I could kind of get the results either way. Next one, Patrick Bailey. Ooh, 11 bucks. That's the tough thing, you know. Now, I think if I had even done this video a couple months ago, we would have had a lot more success. You could get a 10 and it's less than the cost of grading. And that's not just an SGC thing. Like, I have no agenda here. I'm not here to bash on SGC. I don't care. I hope I make money doing this. I guess my point is, even with PSA grading, sometimes, you know, it didn't used to be like that. You can get 10s and then not get your money back. So that's a tough one. We'll keep it going. Jerry Rice, 52 bucks. I'm happy with that. I think I had this up for like $10 on eBay and nobody bought it. Now to get after grading it, 9's a pretty good grade, but to get 52 bucks for that, I'm happy, and that's going to be a solid profit for us. Next one, LeBron Photogenic SGC 10. So see, this one is a little disappointing. I was thinking a cool card like this, LeBron Gem Mint. I'm telling you, just a couple months ago, it would not have gone this low. I think this is technically still profit after fees, probably not so much, but these are only going for 33. You're gonna have a tough time. Kaminga got a 9.5 and this sold for 12 bucks. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting 9.5s, it's not a shocker here. If you're getting 9.5s on cheaper cards, you're just not gonna make money. It just kind of is what it is. All right, here's one that I can speak confidently on. Jude Bellingham Aqua Wave. Couldn't have a hotter player right now. He's on fire. He's super in demand. And I knew wasn't gonna PSA 10. This is like not expensive card, but it's something that's worth something. I'm like, basically just slabbing this up and getting a 9 or a 9.5. Are people gonna pay a premium for that? And the answer is no, not really. Because raw, you would have got about the same for this. And I think once again, that's the bigger trend. SGC 9, SGC 9.5, PSA 9, it's gonna be about the same price as raw now. Unless it's obviously an older card or something like that. But yeah, that's tough. That's tough on the Jude there. Next one, on. Marco Royce, 34. Okay, that's not bad. That's good to know. This is another cheap card, a $5 card. You know, Topps Chrome 2017 in demand. That's profit. We'll definitely take that. Next one, Dempsey. This is another one of the more expensive cards, 50 bucks. That's tough. That is lower than I thought that would have gone. I thought that this was like a pretty nice card that people would have wanted. Next one, Curry Silver Prism, SGC 10. So you would think that this would do well. 31. Wow. Yeah, that's just what it is. Like, I don't want to skip to the conclusion too much, but $15 grading, it's just hard to cover. I think probably technically I made like 3 or 4 bucks on this after fees, but that's interesting. I would not have thought it was that low. Next one, Joe Burrow. This was a 7, and this will happen. Wow, $13. That is more than I thought. Got basically my cost of grading back. We'll take that. Okay, that could have been worse. So obviously most of the SGC cards, they sold on auction for us on eBay, but I want to share with you guys the ones that didn't, because most of those are actually the ones we did the best on. So the Dominic Szoboszlai auto that we got an SGC 10 on, we were only into that for $25, bought it for 10, and I sold that one on eBay, buy it now, for like $80, and after fees came home with 73 for a $48 profit. We also sold 2 Santiago Jimenez neon green shimmers, SGC 10s, hot prospect, for very different prices. The first one we sold at the San Francisco Card Show for $70 cash, only into it for 20, made 50 bucks. I was feeling good. With the second one, I was like, let's just let it rip on Whatnot. Unfortunately, that did not do as well. We only ended up netting $24 after fees, so a $4 profit, at least it's something. We also auctioned a Luka Doncic Silver Prism SGC 10 that we were into for $20 on Whatnot, and we got $21 after fees. So still $1 profit, probably not as high as we would have wanted though. We also sold a Jokic Optic Lime Green SGC 9. We were into it for 25 bucks, and we got $30 after fees. So $5 profit there for the eBay buy it now. All right, so obviously I don't want to bore you guys with going through every single card one by one. We had some big winners, we had some pretty big losses as well, but you can see here on the list the majority of cards, you know, we might have lost a couple dollars here, we might have made a couple dollars here, but that was the vast majority of them. No huge swings either way. But I know you are interested in seeing the final numbers. Did we actually end up making money? Here's what I can tell you. So we invested $695 into buying the cards and the grading fees, and we ended up taking home $724.54 after fees, leaving us with a total profit of $29.54. Not too bad. I don't mind that. I won't lie. When I originally recorded this outro, I was ready to be like, you know, we lost money. I thought we lost money for sure, but once we actually ran the numbers, we made a profit. Granted, that doesn't take into account like return shipping and stuff like that. So realistically, it's probably just about break even, maybe a small profit, but overall, considering I made a ton of mistakes along the way, that is not too bad at all. I sent in those cheap cards. I'm not going to send in the $1 cards again. Getting those 7s was obviously tough. That's something I want to avoid. It was good for the experiment to get a different spread of cards, but if I was solely focused on making profit, I think I would do a lot better next time, and there's definitely a lot of things I would have done differently. But yeah, that is it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe down below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.